Hello everyone, this is Sakuchi back with some more Dominion. I'm going to be playing my final league match of the season. You can see the standings of B1 here. I am not doing well, so we'll see if I play well enough to hopefully remain in the B divisions. I'll be playing against Fircoal. And away we go. Well, I'm seeing Shepherd and Magnate for draw. There is Expedition, at least, to increase starting hand size. That's pretty handy. I'm also not... So there's Infirmary for trashing. Okay. What is the Tireless card? Infirmary? I don't know how to feel about that. Tireless is weird. So Infirmary is a little bit awkward with Shepherd, because we don't want to be trashing, I think, our estates. I think Sculptor is quite good. So opening to hit Sculptor... let's see. So in terms of plus buy, we can get it from Candlestick Maker and then maybe Animal Fair. Engineer's not bad, but Sculptor just seems a lot better. And that'll give us some villagers. So should we open with Shepherd? It's kind of a high variance opening, but if we open Shepherd Expedition, well, then I think we're pretty likely to hit Sculptor, and maybe we even do like a Tireless Infirmary? Probably not. I think I'll just go Shepherd Expedition into Sculptor. I think that's what I want to do. So this is not great, but it's not terrible. Our Shepherd pairs with just one estate and no pasture. So our opponent's in better shape than we are. Probably. Now, Sculptor's so good, I wouldn't mind a second one. That was crazy. Unfortunately, we don't get that opportunity. Next turn we can, though. So I think I kind of like getting a Plaza here. Then I'll get a second Sculptor. Once again, our Shepherd is not pairing up nicely. Looks like our opponent's ahead. That was a very good turn. Hmm. I think I want a shepherd here. Okay. I'm thinking about getting a candlestick maker. That does get rid of our villager, unfortunately. No, I think actually I want to go with infirmary here. Um, I think we overpay two and hope that works out. It does. Okay. Ooh, nice. Alright. I'm already liking this situation. Very nice starting hand. Okay, do we burn? Do we burn an action for this? The villager. So we have two sculptors down there and a shepherd. I like those odds. Okay. So now we could get a candlestick maker. Um, I do want another plaza though. So that's not great. Let's expedition. I think our next turn is going to be pretty bad if we don't. Alright, our opponent gets... Oh, this is not ideal. Uh... I don't know that I want to discard any coppers right now. Oh, that would have been a pretty decent idea, actually. Actually, let me think about what's down there. Do I want to top deck all that? No, I don't think so. Seems risky to me. Alright, what do we want to buy? I don't mind getting another silver next turn. That seems pretty reasonable. I would prefer not to buy a shepherd, you know? So let's just get a plaza, I guess. Ah, that's a lot of shepherds, right? Okay. I am thinking about... We can do a candlestick maker and a silver, I think. Looks pretty good. It's good to have that. Um, do I want another sculptor? I mean, they can always gain estates, which are pretty good. I think I can get behind another sculptor. Our opponent's done well with just a single shepherd, which is kind of surprising. Like, it's never been at the bottom of their deck, or if it has, they've had a dead turn. I haven't paid too much attention. Ah, there we go, that's a dead turn. Well, we found a few. I think we might as well get an estate here. Oh, wow. Um, so we bottom decked an estate and a shepherd. That seems fine to me. I think I'm okay here. So we can just... Yeah, let's just buy Expedition Province. I think that's fine. I've had enough building. Oh, right, we can buy Animal Fair, too. We'll definitely do that with our extra buy. Because we can trash, Infirmary. Well, we kind of want to play Infirmary here. Our opponent has 4 Sculptors, which is a lot. So I think our bottom cards were Shepherd, Candlestick Maker, Copper Estate. Alright, so they have 2 Candlestick Makers. Yep, they did that. Bought the Expedition, okay. We're all pretty much doing similar things. Maybe I end up keeping this copper. Because the animal fare is pretty good at this stage. I think it's the right play. Well, we could gain something to trash into animal fare. That's also an option. I'll think about it. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and sculpt an estate. We have multiple cards down there. There's the shepherd. So this sculptor could definitely be another estate sculptor. I think I get behind that. And now we might as well just trash this infirmary. So I think gaining a silver makes a lot of sense. Yeah, let's do it. Well, this is not ideal. I think we can definitely spend a villager, though. In terms of piles, estates are going to run. Nothing else is super low. Like, Sculptor, kind of low, but nothing crazy at this point. Our opponent's a little bit low on actions. So they want to gain a silver at least. Do they want to gain 2 silvers? Oh, they're looking for wins, right? If they can empty estates and buy province 3 sculptors or duchy 3 sculptors or something, but I don't think they can do that. Oh, they didn't go for silver. Interesting. Oh. Oh, interesting. That is definitely interesting. I was definitely hoping to be able to get that estate. So, well, we can't. Is there anything else worth gaining before we start our turn? I don't think so. So we can potentially empty. Wow, this is wild. So we're gonna have 4 buys. A province isn't enough. Huh. Oh, there's like a big problem with our upcoming hand, too. We don't have any shepherds in there. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, step 1. Can we win? So, if we empty shepherds... Well, we can try to empty shepherds, and we're gonna get 6 plus 6, 12 more coins from our hand. So we're gonna have 16 total. That is 1 coin short, as far as I can tell. As for emptying sculptors, if we gain 3 silver, then instead of 16, we're going to have 22. And we are 2 coins short of emptying for a win. Huh. So, our opponent has us in quite the bind. But they didn't buy Expedition. They didn't buy an Expedition. So, that's important to recognize. So they might have a non-winning turn. Oh, I forgot about the candlestick maker line. Okay, so if I gain 3 candlestick makers, that brings me up to 19. And then that costs 6. So I can buy Province Duchy, which I think is enough. Right? I'm not crazy about this, right? Let me count again. That's going to be 17. Yeah, 19. And I need to buy 3 candlestick makers, which cost me 6, which brings me to 13, which is enough for Province Duchy, which should win the game. Okay. We found a way. Alrighty. We did an in-game thing. Alright. And I think we get to start first, too. Next game. Alright, what do we have here? See, Page, Remake, also Infirmary, Ninja, lots of stuff going on here. There is guide to counteract the hand size attack of ninja. Exploration. Ooh, Way of the Sheep is pretty good with these like shadow cards. So it will be nice to have immunity to hand size attacks. So I want to advance to champion, I think. And then at that point, we can just have a bunch of werewolves potentially. It's pretty tricky to get plus buy, right? I think the only way is aristocrat. It's definitely awkward. You need to play 4 aristocrats, but we can do it. So I do like playing with the remake here, but I think Ninja is a little bit too good to pass up in the early going. Our opponent gets a remake. So we want to play Ninja. That'll trigger a shuffle, which is of course very good. And we hit 5, which gives us some interesting options. I will want to have a village, I think. Right? Because it's kind of awkward. Yeah, it's kind of awkward to pick up remake before we get a village. So let's go ahead and do that. This is not ideal. So I think we go Fisherman now, because I just really want a remake, you know? I guess we could go with Guide, but our opponent doesn't seem to be buying Ninja. So... we could get second page, but I actually don't... Well... Yeah, it could be that second page is the best payload. We're not going to have a lot of buys, though. I think it's worth getting. Alright, here we get remake. Finally. Okay. I want some aristocrats. I think I want all of them. I mean, by that I mean all of my buys this turn. This isn't ideal. Uh-oh, our opponent got a ninja. Should we get another litter now? No, that seems unnecessary. We should probably get a werewolf. Because we have the aristocrats, so... Okay. I'm gonna get rid of one aristocrat, I think. Well, actually, let's just get rid of the treasure hunter and the remake. I want draw. This is a good turn from our opponent. Okay, we do have an aristocrat down there, which is good. Hopefully it pairs up nicely. Unfortunately, it doesn't pair. With our werewolf. So I'm thinking about getting an exploration now. Because I know I have the werewolf coming up. I want to find one of my villages. I have a pretty decent chance to do that. Excuse me, reveals 2 aristocrats. Well, it's all fine. It's all fine. Ooh, I trashed their warrior. That's pretty good. Apparently I have... that litter not doing anything. Oh god, did my remake get bottom decked? Alright, well I need more draw. Like, we have everything we need to, like, have a good deck. We just actually need to, like, make it there, you know? Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, this is looking very good. Okay. So let's do that. That. All right, we did it. Okay. So now I think we go... I'm thinking about just getting 2 werewolves, because extra werewolves can attack. I mean, that probably won't matter for long, but mostly I just want a little bit of redundancy. So I like Fisherman, double werewolf. Oh, we have more buys than that. So we could go Fisherman, Page, double werewolf. Just to kind of set ourselves up for a future kind of thing. Yeah, let's get the hero. It's definitely an argument how valuable the fisherman is. Oh, also, extra draw gives us way the sheep options. Alright, so our opponent's safe. No, I'm not entirely sure where we go from there. But we certainly had the big advantage with our plus buy. Well, we get to open Sea Witch, which is good. Looks like our opponent does too. Yeah. This looks like a pretty awkward kingdom. Bishop can trash. Kintsugi can trash. There's no plus actions, though. Hmm. I like Cabin Boy because we can use it to gain another Sea Witch, potentially. Seems worthwhile. Or I guess we can just buy a Sea Witch. That's fine, too. Alright, I guess we'll buy Kintsugi. I'm not sure where we go from here. Guy doesn't seem very good. Sage is better than usual, but not good. So we can potentially gain peddlers. From our Kintsugi if we gain a gold. So I do kind of like gaining gold. The fives don't look very attractive. I think I want to seize the day. I don't think there's much of a benefit in, like, holding off here. Ooh, rats into bishop? Is that the play? Oh, rats into Kintsugi? Dang it! Okay. We will trigger a shuffle next time around, but... Is Peddler better than Cabin Boy? Yes, because of Kintsugi. Again, the plus buy is pretty scarce, although Animal Fair will be plus buy. They're all terminal. All the plus buy is terminal. Yeah, I want a gold. I wanna get a gold. Please give me the money for a gold. I think these rats are gonna be a mistake, but I don't know that for sure. So our opponent has one estate, two curses. We have three estates, two curses. So they are thinner. Alright. Dang, this freaking shuffle luck is brutal. Yeah, now the gold hurts me. Now the gold hurts me. Let's get Peddler. Is gold better than Peddler? Um, Not if we can trash a card at the same time. Should we trash an estate or a copper, though? I could go either way. I think I'd rather trash a copper right now. No, that doesn't make too much sense, does it? Well, maybe it does. Gold's pretty good. But now let's do this. Dang it! Unlucky. I could buy a province. When you can buy a province, you probably should buy a province. Yeah, it looks like we're probably going to lose, right? It does look that way. So we can Kintsugi. Oh, we can't Kintsugi a peddler. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. It's like self-defeating. Now this is just unpleasant, you know? It's unpleasant. Our opponent's like flooding their deck with rats. That's gonna hurt. Wow. Wow. But they have trashed their curses. Ooh. Hmm. I don't really want to do that yet. We've got a problem. Ooh. Animal Fair. That's pretty good. Oh, they got the Animal Fair. That's crazy. Yeah, they had a better strategy than me. I'll be real with it. It literally every freaking time. If our opponent gets a province, I think I'm good to give up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they played that. Played that well. The rats paid off. I didn't see that vision. There's a lot of treasures. Ronin draw. Okay. Transmogrify is actually decent here. I was gonna say it's worse because of shelters, but we can gain supplies off of it. So, seems pretty good to me. Now, no, this is a little bit awkward, right? Supplies with Ronin. So towers in the kingdom, which means we do want to spam these cards. I don't think we want to give up on like supplies, you know. I think I do want to get a market square pretty soon. Our opponent gets a good shuffle. So what do we get now? Hmm. I don't like my options very much. So our opponent gets a buried treasure. I can get behind that. Buried treasure into counterfeit here seems pretty good. Although, hold on, I top deck 2 horses. No, I think I just want a counterfeit. Because that's going to trigger a shuffle, you know? I could play with 2 T-Mogs, except T-Mogging a horse doesn't seem great. Not ideal. But I think I want to play with 2 counterfeits. Alright, we've got the 2 counterfeits in deck. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to get a buried treasure or 2. And pendant's a lot of money. So I can T-Mog a horse, but once again, I don't love that. think I want to just cycle more. This is not what I wanted. And this sucks. Alright, so our opponent has more supplies. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. I think I like Buried Treasure independent here. I freaking hate Tower. You know how stupid Tower is? It's real stupid. We can potentially threaten to win next turn if we do double Buried Treasure. I'm afraid to lower market squares. I think our opponent could just win. They might have a win as is, although I think that's unlikely. But we can potentially threaten to win next turn. You know? Are they 1 coin short? That's incredible. I think we still probably lose, but it is pretty incredible. Well, our opponent just went for it. So we need to transmogrify for sure. So I think we'll be split on market squares, which means we're probably gonna lose this game, right? Oh, our opponent's ahead only 3 points. Let's make this make sense. I think our opponent has 3 extra points from Tower right now. That checks out. We are player 1, so we can't even win with Province Duchy. Now, our opponent T-Mogged has a T-Mog on the map, but no buried treasures. I think it's unlikely that we can win this turn. In which case, I should hold on to the Transmogrify and just get as many points as I can. transfer? Do we continue on here? What are the odds that we can get double province? Because that's not going to protect me, but it'll definitely set up good stuff next turn. So at the moment, we have effectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have it. But also, I really want to get to a buried treasure. Yeah, there we go. So we do that, and then I think we go duchy, and we hope our opponent can't buy 3 market squares. I think that's the right play. I mean, unfortunately, they have a transmogrify. Shoot. This stupid game. This game sucks. I freaking hate Tower. Tower sucks. It is the worst. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It makes the game so stupid. The T-Mog didn't pay off for us. Our opponent got a turn 3. Yeah, the second T-Mog was good for them. I mean, they played it well. I just hate the way that game went. It could have been a fun game without Tower. There's no reason to empty market squares without Tower. Alright. What are we doing here? We want to buy Expand. That seems pretty important. Peril means Skulk Open is better than it usually is. There's a lot of things that point to a Skulk Open. Now the question here is, do we open Faithful Hound? I think I get behind that. I don't think the silver is like a good card. Faithful Hound lets us either double Peril or we Faithful Hound draw into Skulk. Like that, those are all fine outcomes. Like the collision's not bad. There's nothing really bad. Discard. Okay. Our opponent got a freaking expand? You kidding me? That's some bull crap. Expand is like so good. I think I lost this game. But in the off chance that I didn't... Oh, what's a spell scroll do? So we have a spell scroll down there. We have a few options. I think I like to gain a den. Oh, that doesn't actually work, does it? No, I think it does. So if we gain a den... Wait. What if we gained a livery? Oh, that'd be pretty good, too. So this kingdom is missing plus actions, so I don't love the livery. So if we get a den, we could just buy a skulk. That seems pretty good to me. Oh. Yeah, that's all fine. What? Alright, so we can gain whatever we want here. I mean, I kind of like... We can get a gold. Gold is fine. And then buy a Den of Sin. Honestly, I kind of like getting a livery and a Den of Sin. But it will get in the way of our expand. I think gold is correct. So should we get a Skulk now? The thing is, we'll have to play the Skulk. But we do need plus buy from Peril. It does seem essential. Yeah, it's just kind of an awkward position to be in, to be quite honest. Oh, this is interesting. So, our opponent got doubloons, which is no good. Envy should do something pretty good. And my thinking here is we can get a Den and a Skulk. Seems pretty decent. They got jewels, okay. Oh, interesting. I don't need that hound. I don't remember getting that hound. Hammer is not what I want. Jeez. Oh, that was pretty good for me. Dang. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. This is... I can't believe it. 3 freaking loots and no plus buy. This is so stupid. I shouldn't have even bothered trying to get plus buy at this rate. I think it's gonna work out because our opponent didn't get like much plus buy either, but now if our opponent takes two provinces, there's a good chance we win, but it's not guaranteed. But it happened. Yeah, that was the loots were not happy there. What on earth do we have here? Lots of horizontal cards. Sea Witch and Wharf stand out. There does not appear to be a good way to trash curses. Maybe there is no way to trash anything. Um, Inventor. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm player one, which doesn't leave us much. We could just invent the Sea Witch right now. Use inventors on the Sea Witch. You may use action plays as buys. Okay. I don't think that matters much. Um, and so we could open double Sea Witch. Our opponent has given us that option. Honestly, it's probably the thing to do. I hate it. I'm doing it. Okay. So what now? We're gonna have a Sea Witch in our next hand. Do we want the odds to increase the odd? Like, do we want to just play with three Sea Witches? Just go for it. I think so. See, this is unlucky. This is unlucky. So what now? It's pretty important. It's pretty important. So is it worthwhile to buy Foresight here? Hmm. God damn it. Can they not collide? I just think it's more important than literally anything else. Why does this happen? Oh my god. That's the worst. Alright, where do we go from here? Probably Wharf, I guess. Hey, we did it. We won the curse split. So now I do want more draw, I guess. I'm gonna need plus actions for that. Which, whatever. Don't really have a good way to get that. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know. Honestly, I honestly don't know. Like, should I even bother building is something I'm not sure about. Our opponent sure does seem to be, like, in a better place vis-a-vis. Building a deck, you know? I only have the 2 buys. Um, so I have 2 native villages. I guess it makes sense for me to get 2 more. This is not good. Hmm. I guess I could have foreseen this. Gardens. That's fascinating. I don't know what's down there. I don't even care at this point. Oh, our opponent might win this turn. I didn't think about that. They did not win this turn. But I see the vision. So we're going to have 3 buys. We could try to win. It's incredible. Wow. The native village is so good, I don't even think I want to set aside. Okay. Yeah, our next turn is likely to be good. I have one more native village down there, which we'll see, and then we have a wharf, I think, and 2 sea witches. Two wharves, ooh. Oh. They got 6 copper. And that's the end, so I'd probably demote. Wow, that's disappointing. I didn't like that game, and I didn't like the tower game. Do you know what the similarity is? Yeah. Alright, well, it'll be a while, but there'll be more Dominion in the future, next league match, and such. Until then.